So I had a thought today, and it's about all these fake Christians who claim that they love God, but completely choose to ignore parts of the Bible where it says, don't hate your neighbor, or, don't, leave judgment to God, or whatever. I'm not a Christian. I don't know the Bible that well. However, to prove my point, I've collected 5 Bible verses, all about what I think about not hating people. Alright, I'm going to read them out loud. I have them all written down here. So, I know I don't have that many viewers. Probably a lot of people won't watch this video. And anyone who does probably get really pissed off if they're all Christian and whatnot. Christian, quote unquote. Anyway, the point I bring up with these Bible verses is that these are things about not hating people that I bet people have never even heard of or completely choose to ignore. And I'm going to read what they are. First I'm going to say what Bible verse they are, though, so that anyone who doesn't believe me can look it up. First one I have here is Luke 14:33. So therefore, any one of you who does not renounce all that he has cannot be my disciple. Right off the bat. What I think it means, and again, I'm not really a religious person. This is more of an observation based on the context of the words. You can interpret it however you want. This is just my interpretation. It's my video, so I'm going to say what I think about it. Basically what it is if you don't acknowledge everything God says, then you're not worthy of God, basically. Like, if you're just going to skew the words to your own twisted agendas, my cell phone, then you're just kind of, And again, I know I'm probably kind of being a hypocrite here because I'm twisting these words into what I think they are, but this is just, it's an impartial observation. You know what I mean? Like, it's an analysis of the context of these verses that I'm trying to do. Anyway, before I get into a ramble, moving on. Next one is Mark 12:31. It says, the second is this. I didn't plan that, by the way. You shall love your neighbor as yourself. There is no other commandment greater than these. I don't think I need to explain it. Next one is Mark 11:25. Again, these are all actual Bible verses. You can look them up yourself. And whenever you stand praying, forgive if you have anything against anyone, so that your Father also who is in heaven may forgive you your trespass. Basically, whenever you talk to God, forgive people. You know what I mean? Let go of the hate. Otherwise, He's not going to forgive you. Ipso facto, you're fucked. Next one is Leviticus 19:18. You shall not take vengeance or bear grudge against the sons of your own people, but you shall love your neighbor as yourself. I am the Lord. Basically, if you hold stuff against people, then you're effed in the long run. Because God doesn't like hateful people. For any reason. And the last one, my personal favorite, is, and not because of the verse it is, but it's John 4:20. If anyone says, I love God, and hates his brother, he is a liar. For he who does not know the love of his brother whom he has seen, cannot love God whom he has not seen. Simply put, if you say you love God, but hate other people, then you're a liar. You don't love God. You take His words and twist them to your own hateful agendas, which is not okay. God doesn't like it. We don't like it here on earth. So quit being an asshole. I think Stephen Colbert put it best. If we're going to be a Christian nation that doesn't help the homeless or the needy, we need to either pretend that Jesus was just as selfish as we are, or acknowledge the fact that God said that you should love everybody and help those in need, and that we just don't want to do it. That's not an exact quote, but that's basically the gist of what he said. Which is true. Like, if we're just gonna hate each other and use God as an excuse, then we don't know what the fuck we're talking about when it comes to God. Plain and simple. Like, we're just pretending to be a Christian nation, when in reality we're a hate-mongering nation that just uses God as justification for our hate. So, basically, if you claim to be a Christian, and you have not done an ounce of good in your life, then you're not a Christian. In fact, anybody who watches this video that is a Christian, I want you to do me a favor, okay? In the comments below, I want you to write the last public good deed you did. It can be anything. It can be volunteering at a soup shelter. It can be, helping an old lady with her groceries, like loading me into her car. Anything like that. Any good deed that benefits others and not you. Okay? It can be anything. I don't really care what it is. And I want to know exactly when it was, if you can remember. And the second thing is that I want you to comment with the last time you told someone they were going to hell. Who it was, why you said it, and when it was, if you can remember. Or you told someone that God is watching them, or any kind of passive-aggressive Christian statement that basically you use to tell someone that you hate them, or that they're going to hell, or judging them, basically. Basically the last time you broke the rules of God. You know what I mean? Like when you cast judgment on someone when, quite honestly, you are not worthy to judge them. Again, I'm not a Christian. I'm not a very religious person. I do have my beliefs, but mostly it's just belief that you shouldn't be a complete and total asshole. Anyway, that's the end of my video. It's the end of my rant for the day. Yeah. Basically, don't be an asshole. Don't be a fake Christian. And don't hate people. Yeah. Alright. So, on that note, I'll end my video with hearty and genuine. Have a nice day.